What is this creature that dwells within my contraption? The oracle welcomes you to the battle of the Bharat Mystics. Beyond the mortal world lies the ancient forest, a realm older than kingdoms and untouched by time. It is said that within its endless depths lies the Brahmagyan, the highest knowledge in existence, a wisdom so profound that even gods speak of it in whispers. This year, you shall journey alongside one of the four mystical factions, each descended from legendary beings in Indian mythology. Together, your team will navigate trials, moral dilemmas, ancient curses, divine blessings, and hidden relics in pursuit of the title of Brahmagyani or the possessor of supreme knowledge. I, the Oracle, shall be your guide through the mysteries of the ancient forest to ensure that you do not lose your way, or on particularly entertaining days, ensuring that you do. The ancient forest will present your team with certain choices. Each choice is associated with a reading prompt. So read books, unlock choices, collect points, suffer penalty, collect relics, and battle the other factions. But first, you must choose a faction you want to align yourself with. Since the Battle of Readathons are steeped in Indian lore, this year's teams include a variety of interesting creatures found in Indian lore, folklore, and mythology. Our first team are the Apsaras. Their greatest strength lies in their irresistible charm and their mastery over the art of allure. They are celestial dancers, artists, storytellers, and enchantresses. So walk the path of the Apsaras if you seek the gifts of beauty, charisma, elegance, and the ancient power of enchantment that has captivated gods and mortals alike. Then we have the Gandharvs. They are the celestial musicians of the heavens, keepers of melodies, and the weavers of divine enchantments. Their music is a supernatural force capable of enthralling the listener and bending emotions. Each note they sing carries the memory of creation itself. If your heart seeks beauty, wisdom, creativity, and music, then Team Gandharvs await you. The Nagas are not merely serpents, nor are they merely gods. In the oldest tellings, they are the guardians of Naglok, a hidden realm that mirrors the structure of cosmos itself, where time does not move forward. Myth remembers them draped across Lord Shiva's neck like living eternity, resting at Vishnu's feet upon the infinite waters, and emerging through storms as both warning and a blessing. They are not bound to one deity, they exist in a relationship with divinity itself. Our last but most interesting team is the Vedas. The forest whispers fearful tales of them, cursed, haunted, creatures of the night. The Vedas are spirits of immense knowledge who inhabit abandoned corpses, existing eternally on the fragile boundary between life and death. They are not mindless monsters, but cunning philosophers, lovers of riddles, keepers of forgotten secrets, and masters of illusion who delight in exposing the arrogance and testing the wisdom of those who cross their paths. Walk the path of the Vedas if you enjoy forbidden knowledge, cryptic mysteries, and the power that lies beyond the veil of death. The ancient forest seeks an equal distribution of seekers across the factions, so I will be manually assigning each seeker to a faction based on first come first serve basis. You are strongly encouraged to fill up the sign up form and join the Discord as soon as possible. Now, how do you play? The ancient forest wants to test not your strength but your wisdom. Each week, your team will be presented with certain stories, situations, scenarios. Each story presents your team with meaningful choices, and each choice is associated with a reading prompt. So, you have to read a certain number of books that fulfill the prompt for a particular choice. Once you meet the eligibility criteria by submitting a particular number of books by fulfilling the prompt of a particular choice, you unlock that choice and move forward in the story with it. The fascinating thing about these choices is that there is no objective right and wrong. Each choice carries a certain number of points, rewards, or penalties. A hypothetical example is that you've been traveling through the ancient forest for days on end and your team is absolutely starved. You come across a field of poisonous mushrooms, but they are so delicious smelling. So you have two choices to move forward. You either eat the poisonous mushrooms and die, or you starve to death. The prompts associated with each choice can be read a book with a food on the cover or read a book which has a low rating on Goodreads respectively. Your team has to decide which choice they want to move forward with, read the prompt for that particular choice, and once the choice is unlocked, to reap the rewards or penalties for it. Another way to play the game is by reading for pages instead of points. So instead of submitting the books you read to unlock particular choices, you collect the pages and submit those. Every 100 pages is equal to 1 point. Each week, all the teams battle simultaneously. At the end of every weekly battle, the stories come to a pause and the Sundays are reserved for page submission and score calculation. The Oracle, me, will calculate the previous week's scores based on choices and the respective points, pages submitted, etc., and declare the winner on Monday. The winners of the weekly battle will receive a unique relic. A relic is a special advantage that may alter or influence the following week's battle. Each relic is different and can be either kept or gifted to another team at your own discretion. The weekly winners' relics leaderboards will be revealed to all, and the other factions can pitch for the relic, and the winning team can decide how they want to use their advantage. Now, week 3 is unlike any other. For 48 hours, the ancient forest will lay down its hostilities. All the 4 mystical factions will gather peacefully for the Gala of Peace, reading side by side before resuming their rivalry. This is basically a 48-hour readathon that starts on 21st August and ends on 23rd August. The challenges or stories this week are intentionally gentler to help you find your way to the Gala of Peace. And as the final day of August comes to an end, the ancient forest shall tally every choice, every point, every page read, every curse, every relic. The team with the highest points shall emerge victorious. Its champions shall earn the title of Brahmagyan, the possessors of supreme knowledge. All the information about the readathon, what has already been said in the video and more, is all mentioned in the Google Doc. So please go check that out if you want to understand the readathon in depth. You need to join the Discord if you want to participate, and I would encourage you to fill up the sign up form at your earliest possible convenience if you want to be assigned to your first team of choice. The Oracle shall meet you again on the battlefield. For now, farewell.